Tactical off-road racing.
We're in the trial section. This is the Alpha trial section. We've got Matt Weeks in the course right now.
Hello and good evening. We are coming to you live from Presteigne, which is mid Wales. You guys are just watching Alan Sharp. The course is going live in 2 minutes. This is what I'm hearing in my ear from the marshals. This is the first ever Torr, and Torr stands for Tactical Off-Road Racing. As you can see, the sun is setting here. I'll see if I can get the lineup of the cars for you. So we've got the cars lining up down there. I think that might be Shabs' Can-Am next. And we also have Flying Fox up as well in the FPV drone. So these guys are literally just coming up here, crawling up here to actually the proper start, which is right behind us in the woods. As you can see, it is dry, it is dusty, and it's going to be fast. These Can-Ams are going to be ideally suited to this course. Having been out there today and seen the course, there's some big, wide, open straights. There's some good jumps. If I pan round, you can see the pits there in the background. On a beautiful evening here in mid Wales. Looks like Mr. Marsden coming up the hill next. So they're setting off at 1 minute intervals this evening to try and keep the dust down. This is the prologue, so it's going to be a much, much shorter lap So we should be able to get these guys finishing as well on this live this evening. This prologue then decides the running order for tomorrow and the heats that we're running in tomorrow. You can see everybody just getting their starting orders sorted. And it looks like the course is now live. Who do we have? Mr. Marsden. No, it's not. It's Mark Dean. So we just see Mark Dean drive past me. We've got the Can-Am further up on the start. As you can see, it's going to get very dusty down here. We've got our Kirkby signs next. So like I said, they're starting at 1 minute intervals. That's an attempt to try and keep the dust down so they can see where they're going with following cars. Yeah, this is going to be quite a quick event. It's more of a safari style event. There aren't any punches as such, and I reckon it's just going to get quicker and quicker as the course gets more and more beaten down, and especially as the guys get their eyes in, guys and girls, get their eyes in, driving around, it's going to get much, much quicker. And then obviously the winner is going to be the team that completes all the runs within the quickest time, of course. Right, let's pan back round, see who we got down on the start line. So you guys are watching the prologue, and of course this dictates the starting order tomorrow. And they're basically vying for that starting order, for that clean air, try and get out of the dust. And I don't know if you'll pick it up on our live footage, maybe from the drone tonight, but they're following white arrows tonight, tomorrow yellow arrows. So if you're looking and you see two sets of arrows and you're wondering why that is, that's the reason. Who have we got coming up next?
Starting the next minute to sequence was started. What number are you? 14.
Here we have Blackbird Racing. So everybody's been busy here today. They've been signing on. Everybody's passed obviously tech inspection today. It's been swelteringly hot here. Much, much nicer now the sun has gone down. We've actually done a sighting lap today. So these guys have actually been round and driven the course. And it looks like we've got our first finish here coming up. See if we can find them. There we go to the Can-Am. And that's our first finisher. So they have overtaken first car off the course. Yeah, good evening, Ross. We're looking forward to bringing you more live feeds. Obviously, guys, do comment and like the feed. Much appreciated. Lets us know that people are watching. Right, so we're down here. We're down here in this rack-in. Everybody's waiting to go off the line. Start line is up on the hill. How's it going, guys? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's all good.
We'll turn the camera around for Mr. Jerry, you see now. He's in front of it rather than behind it this time.
It should be good fun, I think. I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Is it just the one lap tonight?
It's just a one lap.
Just to get you, just to get your start order.
Just to sort of start order for tomorrow. Yeah, get round on all four wheels hopefully.
That's all we need.
Yeah. No, it's going to be good. It's been so hot today, so I'm glad we're doing it now.
It's nicer. The sun's come. The sun's dropped, and
The sun's dropped. I think when we go up over the top there, we'll get a bit of it. But certainly
Yeah.
down here,
it's certainly
cooler.
yeah, far more
Very
sensible.
Good. Very good.
Cool.
Don't move. All right, we've got to wait now.
Got a bit of a wait.
So it's one car at a time on a prologue loop.
I think it's every one car every minute.
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We've had one or two cars back in, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay. So no, it's going to be interesting. The sighting lap was great. It's mega as you go round into the valley. I know you guys have all talked about how mad it is up there, but it's opens out. You've got some nice flat, plenty of width in the track. You could really get going.
It's a pretty awesome site, I think, and I've not had a chance to be out yet, really, but
because of the width between you've got the gate and then 100 metres to the next gate, and it's as wide as you want to go.
Yeah.
There's plenty of overtaking opportunities, so that's great to see.
Hopefully,
the chance to overtake somebody better.
Hopefully there won't be too much bunching up or anything then.
I hope not. No, I think it'll be a good race. I think it's going to be good fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's all a bit unsure at the moment.
Well, it's all new, isn't it? It's a bit of a learning curve for everybody. So,
yeah.
But the good thing is, Nobby's always open to constructive comments, isn't he? So.
Well, in the pre-running, we decided, or I think he decided, some of the course there was a little bit too twisty and too tight.
Yeah.
There's a little bit too much bunching going on with the cars rather than being able to do racing. So taken on some of that out, left some of it in. Great. Alter the course to suit. Let's see how it goes tomorrow.
Yeah.
You might find tomorrow that they might want to put a bit back in.
Exactly. If it dries out or it changes.
Yeah. So it should all be quite good.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. I will leave you to get into the zone. I think there might be a little bit of a hold up on the start, so you might have a minute or two's wait, but I don't know, I haven't heard.
Oh, okay. All sounds good.
All sounds good. Right, cool. I'll find someone else.
Thanks,
another volunteer.
Take care. Yeah, thank you.
Right, let's see if I can find somebody else to talk to. Evening, how are we doing?
Hello.
Trying to see if I can see you.
Somewhere in there.
Exactly. You're locked in, you're caged in, I can't get into you. How you doing?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Better now because it's not as hot.
Oh, everybody's saying the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very dusty.
Yeah. We were up here last night, and as soon as that sun dropped behind the hill, it just cooled down so much. So yeah, you all fit, all ready to go?
Hope so.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah. We haven't walked the course. So
You haven't?
No.
Oh, well, just
Might get
like
lost.
white arrows apparently. Yeah. You've got some experience sat by the side of you there, so you'll be all right. Fantastic. Right, best of luck. I think they might be holding the start for a minute, so you might have a bit of a calm.
Okay.
Cool. Fantastic. So, as I said, we haven't heard officially. We haven't heard officially, but we think probably there's been a bit of a hold up somewhere. As soon as we get in, I'll try and let you know. But so the start's just held for the moment, we think. Oh, I found another volunteer. Evening, how are we doing?
Yeah, good evening, James. You all right?
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Good.
Happy.
We're watching.
Oh, you're watching. Oh,
Turn it off.
that's freaky. That is. There's some sort of infinite tunnel.
Ever the professional. Looking like feet. Good stuff.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
I think there's a bit of a blockage or a hold up at the moment, so I think they've held the start, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. Are you all set, all ready to go?
Yeah. I think so.
Just nice, steady prologue, just to get into it.
Yeah, we had a boost pipe issue in the sighting lap, so
Right.
hopefully sorted that.
That's fixed. Cool.
See what we can do.
So we're going flat out, or are we just going nice and steady?
Hey, James, it's me. I got to get to the end first, haven't I?
I wasn't going to be so rude and presumptuous. So do we think a good start position is going to be important tomorrow?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Don't think it's going to make it much
I think
difference.
the fast cars are going to blitz us.
Just going to go.
Yeah. So just get round and see. Like we've got to keep running at the end of the day, innit? So
Exactly.
it's going to be for us. This swing wasn't built for speed, unfortunately. I could do another 2 gears.
Right. We need to try and get an overdrive in there or something. So apart from that, car's all going good?
I think so, mate.
Yeah, suspension's all good?
Yeah. We'll test it out on some of these jumps.
Yeah. I
do like a jump.
I hear the farmer's been a bit over exuberant with his jump building, but
They
are they good?
Flatten down a bit.
Yeah.
So, that'll be good.
You don't have to take them flat out, do you? So
No, that's it. Everyone's got the option to roll over.
Have you asked Seamus about his dinner date after racing?
Yeah. Seamus is going out clubbing after.
Yeah, it looks like
he's looking quite
he's looking
smart,
very
isn't he?
dapper,
Yeah, I don't know if anyone can pick that up.
Racing.
He's in his best Levi's and his.
He almost looks like Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, I think you have to buy him on the ferry on the way over.
Yeah, with a little flat cap to put on top of his
Yeah, I think they might have lost his luggage. He's only got the one set of clothes.
helmet.
Excellent. Right, well, I'll leave you guys in peace to
Thank you, James. Thank you, guys.
get yourself sorted.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good now, yourself?
Oh, fantastic.
Enjoying the weather?
It's a little bit warm, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's nice
It's
and cool
more
now.
sensible now, though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. So how's it all going?
Good, yeah. No,
Good.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Ah, yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
good fun, yeah.
Did you go out on the sighting lap?
Yeah, we done that, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
All okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Does it look good out there?
Yeah, no, it looks like a very good lap now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty amazing sight, isn't it?
That's brilliant. Yeah, it's, like, in fairness, it's perfect. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So is it suited to your car? Do you think?
Yeah. No, it is, yeah.
You're
No, it is.
going to have enough sort of top speed.
Ah, yeah, it should be fine, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be fine, you know.
And do you think there's going to be any winching?
There's a bit, there's a super pull, I think, there.
Right.
But it hasn't happened too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely how you won't drive that.
We get right. So you're going to have to
No,
drive.
that's too much of a-
You're going to have to winch that.
But the rest of it should be fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to sort the course out. I think there might have been a blockage or something. So
I know, yeah.
not quite sure what's going on. But yeah, okay, fantastic.
All right, no problem.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
talking to us.
Take
Catch up with you later. Cheers. So it seems that everybody's so I haven't heard what the course blockage or whatever was. But as soon as we do, we'll try and let you know. Evening, everybody. How we doing?
Good, yourself?
All good. I was trying to get round here without filming your bonnet.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
We will keep that up for ourselves. How are we all doing? All right?
Yeah, good, yeah?
Yeah? Yeah, all good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, should be good.
So you want to introduce yourselves as your team?
I'm Ben, that's Steph, Winching a Prayer Racing.
Winching a Prayer Racing. Fantastic. So, what's the plan?
Survival.
Just literally survive.
Just get it right, yeah. You know, as long as we can complete the laps, just take it steady. And
Exactly,
after it,
just try and,
basically.
So I was speaking to a couple of the other people. They don't think that the position, your start position's not that critical.
No, not at all.
No,
No.
if you start at the back, that's absolutely fine.
Just trundle around and
Yeah.
just survive it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all you.
Just what we tried at the 150 and we done okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. It's all you keep coming round. So that
yeah,
was all
just keep
good.
plodding,
So yeah,
definitely.
fantastic. So any changes to the car in between? Have you done any events in between the 150 and here? So you're straight out of the 150 to here.
We weren't even coming here. We just had a last minute moment and we thought, there's entries, let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's go for
Been
it.
all hands on deck the last week to get it back up.
Yeah.
Because we broke quite a lot at the 150.
Right.
So, yeah.
It was pretty brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah, so the spec, she's still exactly the same spec.
Yeah.
Just new parts when we broke the old
Just
ones.
trying to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fantastic. Right. I will leave you in peace. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much.
Best of luck.
See you soon.
Enjoy, and I hope you catch up with you later on.
Brilliant.
And yeah, catch up with you later.
Perfect.
Cool.
See you later. Warming his hands up on it. Oh, it's great. Yeah.
So just having a quick look here at Jim's car. It looks like he's brought his old car, Bad Penny, out rather than his new car. So we'll try and catch up with him at some point, and we'll try and find out the thinking behind that, and why he's got the old car rather than the new car.
I went for the wrong line. I didn't. I never looked followed the car in front. So I went to go on the left. That's the one with Good evening, guys. We've got a course blockage, so while we're waiting for the cars and everybody to restart, we're going to cut to a quick video that gives you an overview and an idea of where these guys are running on the Prologue this evening.
It sounds to me like you're bottoming out the spring and then back towards you. You shouldn't do it. So you might just do calculations bring the divider.
Let's go and grab Shabs, seeing as he stood there. He's just taking his lid off.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm good. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. A bit sore. I love that. Yeah, a bit sore.
Yeah.
Did pre-running and then took a little tumble.
Okay.
In the pre-running, which wasn't my fault. It was gravity's fault.
Right. It normally is.
Yeah. But yeah, so just
But all good.
Yeah.
And
car's fine.
Car's fine.
Sore, but it is what it is.
it was all slow, you know, low speed, just a.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was just a few times.
Ah,
But yeah, so car's all right. I'm all right.
Yeah.
A few dents and
yeah.
Luckily, it was just me in the car as well because co-driver's not here yet, so it wasn't too bad.
Right. So you're going to manage to find your way around without a co-driver then?
Well, hopefully it doesn't get too dark because I broke the lights.
I saw the lights being removed earlier, and I thought I'm not going to ask.
So, touch wood, it won't get too much dark now.
No, got a couple of hours, I would think.
But yeah, keen for it.
Yeah, cool. So how's the transition from a 4400 car to a side by side?
Awesome. I can't fault it. I really can't. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I wished if I'd have known what I know now 5 years ago, I just wouldn't have built it.
It was the way to go. Yeah.
What they can do is phenomenal. It's unreal what it's capable of.
Yeah.
It drove the pull section here. Just drove straight up here.
Yeah.
And for saying it's only on 32-inch tyres.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think about the sort of longevity? I suppose you haven't got the longevity yet, but do you think it'll stand up to the punishment for a length of time? You know, over the seasons, or do you think you are going to have to change a lot of stuff?
I think once it's dialed in, I think it'll be fine, and we're not far off that. I think.
Yeah.
And then it'll just be a rebuild every year. I think, like you
Right.
normally do anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fault it really. It's opened my eyes massively, and yeah, in hindsight, I would have done things differently.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
What they're capable of is just mind blowing.
Yeah, from the bits that I've seen of them, they really do seem to be the thing. And obviously, the amount they do out in the States with them. So have you got a lot of sort of trick stuff on it?
Not a massive amount. It's largely just like A-arms and then the trailing arms and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that. Obviously, it's got a proper roll cage.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for.
Yeah, exactly.
But the rest of the car is pretty standard. It's a standard chassis. Yeah, it's just like the A-arms and the trailing arms and stuff that's in standard form for like 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's not that much money in it.
No.
Really.
And is that stuff available in the UK, or are you bringing it home from the States?
Yeah, no, there are companies that deal with them in the UK now that are manufacturing stuff as well. And then obviously there's stacks of stuff in the States, so you can literally go on the internet and if you've got the money to, you can just
buy it off the shelf. Yeah.
So from that perspective, that's one of the things I like about it, because it's not completely custom vehicle. I'm not having to rethink the wheel and everything. If something breaks, somebody's already got an.
Someone's already broken it already and found a way of strengthening
and I
it.
can YouTube it as well, so if I need to figure out how to fix something, I'll just go on YouTube. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for a sort of a production type car, isn't there? Although it's far from it, but
it's
it's
not
like,
how many they've made, but technically I could probably put it in stock price.
I think you'd be Mr. Popular for doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the choice.
Cool.
First race back in the car as well. So
Yeah, excellent. That's good. Good to see you back. Cool, fantastic. Thank you for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And yeah, hope you have a really good weekend. Cool. Catch up with you later. So let's see if we can find another unwilling volunteer. So we think they've cleared the blockage. So we think they have cleared the blockage, and they're going to start setting people off the line again. So hopefully in a few minutes we'll see a bit of racing. So if you can see way up there in the distance, the start arch looks like Key on the Key Dunlop on the start line in his heavily modified Jimny. So he looks like he's going to be the next off the line. Got Jerry just getting back in. We've got a spitter. So, looks like we are just about ready to go racing again. Team Ireland there in front, Seamus. Nice to see some small bits of Suzuki Cup parts on some cars. Jerry's got his bonnet. There's another bonnet and a bit of a Suzuki cab. Although I think there's a an Alpha V6 lurking under there somewhere. Full hydro front suspension, coilovers, bump stops. It's a bit of a serious bit of kit. The sun has well and truly gone down. People are hoping they can get their lap in without needing too much lights. Ryan Jenkins just firing up. Evening guys, how are we doing?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it should be a bit of fun.
Yeah?
Get going, start our day tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So you going all flat out on this or just a nice steady prologue?
Nice and steady.
Do you think of your start position's going to be important tomorrow, or is it?
Difficult to tell really until the first heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The course is nice and wide and everything, and I think so overtaking's not going to be a problem, but just hopefully the dust won't be too savage. But
that's going to be the worst bit, getting through the dust.
Just trying to see some dust. Yeah, you got a screen, whether that's a good thing or not, but
Doesn't help.
no. Cool, fantastic.
Awesome,
Best of luck.
yeah.
Say when. Good evening, Nobby.
Hello.
What's been going on?
Oh, we had a little bit of a whoopsie. Car's gone off on the Prologue. He's ended up in the garden. He's okay. Car's done its job. Driver and co-driver are absolutely fine. A little bit shaky, a little bit sore, but they're fine. He's happy with how it went. It was one of those things. He said he's happy to redo it again. Not sure what sort of state the car is when we get it back. But for everybody watching, he is good. He is safe. A little bit sore, but we all ready to restart. Just waiting for 2 cars to come back, and then we got 2 cars ready to go. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Nobby. So there we hear it. We've had a bit of a course blockage with a car that's rolled over. Fine. Everybody's out. We're going to start the. So we're literally just waiting for everybody to restart. Just got a couple of other cars to clear the course, and we can see we're ready to start the prologue. Restart the prologue. People who are caught up behind the blockage, they're making their way back now down to pits, and they will also get to restart.
So just having a quick chat with one of the start marshals. They had to bring a couple of cars back to have a rerun because there was a blockage, and then so they've gone. They've been sort of given priority, I think, to get sort of back to the head of the queue, and as soon as they're done, then everyone else is going to start going off again. So hopefully we can start cracking on and getting some people out there. So this is a new site to us near Presteigne in mid Wales, and hopefully it comes across that it is a pretty epic site. Just looking out across the pits, stubble field there. See way up the valley. There's a bit of a haze of dust. I think that's probably from us. And then back into this greener field where the start-finish line is. Start line is the arch at the top there. Finish line is in over to the other, just the other side of it. So just have a quick chat. Evening, guys.
Right.
How are we doing?
Yeah, good.
Good. New car, different car?
New car, but had a few problems earlier.
Oh, okay.
Proper sticking down.
Oh, right. You think you've sorted it?
Hopefully.
Got a big hammer if it isn't.
You can adjust it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what's different about the car? Why the change?
He's given up talking. They said go and get him, you're having a chat, but...
Yeah, we can go and chat with them.
They seem alright up there, right?
Yeah, they're right.
Unreal.
Yeah.
So lucky.
Yeah.
Have you seen the marshals?
Oh, he didn't have a tape penalty.
Sorry?
He hasn't got a tape penalty.
No, that's it. He cleared the tape.
Yeah. No.
So, Nobby, you happy to move into a restart as soon as the course is clear?
Yes. He's safe, that's all I care about.
That's it. Well, everybody's safe.
The car done its job. And,
yeah. I think it's credit to the design of the cars and the regulations, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. You know, I think you can be sore tomorrow from the shoulder straps, but...
Well, I think, you know, it's the point about things like the hands devices and the window nets really makes such a difference when something goes wrong. Yeah, exactly. And we're all here to have fun, and we don't only want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
So, yeah. definitely a vindication that all the regulations and all the preparation is worthwhile.
Wish I smoked now.
Yeah, need a stiff drink after the prologue's finished. Well, some of the people wanted a bit of night time, so with the slight delay, they'll be in the dark.
Water's not quite cutting it at the moment. Yeah, as I said, he's safe, he's walking, he's laughing.
That's it. He's laughing it off at the moment. We'll see what he's like when the car comes back to the pits later.
Yeah, they are trying to extract it from the farmer's garden.
Right, and how long do you reckon we've got until the restart? We're just waiting for the cars to clear off. Right. I don't know whether the guys back home heard Nobby there, but he says we are go. The course is clear. The last 3 cars that got stuck behind the roll. So we are just prepping to go for a restart. So who have we got here? We've got Ryan Jenkins first off the line on the restart. We've got Jerry Hunt second off the line on the restart. Jerry's looking prepped and ready to go. Maybe not. You ready to go, Jerry? Look at that. There's a man who's calm and prepared. I think you've done the sensible thing and turned off.
Yes, we run out of petrol.
Run out of petrol. I thought it was because she was going to overheat, but I like the idea of it running out of petrol. That'd be embarrassing. Does that mean you're running a light Prologue only tank full?
No. We
just haven't bothered to fill out. Right, so these are the last 3 cars coming down now that we're got stuck on course. So we're expecting to go any second now. Got 1 car up on the start. Ryan next. You ready to go? So some teams are looking a little bit more relaxed. Some teams are ready to go. Got the Alpha Zook here, number 711. Sat running, keeping it warm. Who's next? Bit of last minute prep going on here. I think everybody's just keen to get back out on course. Just had a confirmation that we've got 30 seconds to restart. First car is moving up to the line. I think you guys can get that on Paul's camera. Ryan's fired back up. Just getting flagged off. Off he goes. We are back racing, people. Well, the first of the cars lining up. These are 2 of the cars that got stopped by the blockage earlier. Just to confirm, the blockage was Team Sharp having a multiple rollover, but they are okay and confirmed safe and well. As Nobby was saying, you know, a real credit to the design of these cars and the safety equipment that the competitors have to use. Just having been up to the site of Sharp's mishap, I reckon they probably rolled about 300 metres, clearing a track in the process, but walked away from that unhurt. So very impressive, and you know, we're all thankful to see them back out. So that's the first car away on the restart, and we'll see the rest of these guys moving up to the start line pretty soon, I think. Got the 130 car there lined up. Now one of the people who are coming in for a restart after being held up. So that's Ryan Jenkins moving up to the start. He's next away, and then we've got the two cars that are held up in the blockage. Can't see what the first number is, but 130 just moving up. If you check out Flying Fox's drone footage and Full Throttle's drone footage, which is on the feed at the moment, gives you an idea of the scale of the site that we're working on here. We've got something like a 250 metre height difference from where we are down on the start to where the guys get to the top of the site with some of the long open runs you'll see on the drones. And yeah, just look at the dust that's being kicked up there by the drone as they follow up the cars on that first pass there before they get into the gully. I can confirm, having been out on site all day, that the taste of the dust is not too great. So I really feel for the guys who are out in the cars this evening. And next away, 36, that's Jerry Hunt. Good sounding car. You can see on your live stream there as well. Car sounds like the business end of an angry badger. Yeah, and just watch that drone as it follows the cars up onto the top of the mound there. Like I say, that's over 250 metres above us down on the start line. So the cars are climbing over 250 metres in the first 1,000 metres of the course. Yeah, and even as the day cools off, look at the dust there as the drone flies up. So next we've got 711 heading up to the line. Yeah, and if you check out that drone footage that's with us live at the moment, yeah, it's difficult to get an idea of how steep that pitch is they're driving up there. It's nearly impossible to walk up. Look at the rate the car's still going up that patch. It's got 986 next car to line up. Just a reminder to you guys, this is the Prologue. So this is a shortened lap. We're only running about probably a quarter or a third of the full lap at the moment. And the start order on the Prologue's drawn by Nobby's Wheel of Fortune, so a random start order. But the positions, the times around the course tonight set the start positions and the groups that the runners will be in tomorrow. So there's two different groups that they'll get split out into for tomorrow for the full course. They've also taken some of the technical sections out of the Prologue. So if you catch up with the live streams tomorrow and Sunday, you'll see the full lap. You'll see the cars running up on some of the more open stretches up in the valley and some of the technical sections we've got in the full lap. So a real mix of terrain. So interested in the mix of cars here. You know, number 30 car is obviously a lot more Land Rover based than some of the buggies we've got here, and that's the joy of Torr. Growing number of UTVs this year as well. So we've got the number 60 Polaris RSR here. So you can catch up next live on the full course tomorrow morning at 8:50 is our first live. Jim Marston here, not in his new car, in his older car. Sounding good. Getting his lights on us. We started to lose a bit of light in the darker areas of the course. Yeah, and just a reminder, 8:50 for our first live on the first full course tomorrow. There's a lot of people here think the UTV buggies have a good chance on the course, and it will certainly be interesting to see how they perform on the full lap. So our first live tomorrow will be Group 1, heat number 1, which will be the faster cars out there from today. Jim Marston. The 18 there. Just got a little bit of time here before the Polaris comes off the line. Right, off they go. It's very interesting to see the mix of cars we've got here. Quite in contrast with Mr. Marston's machine. It'll be interesting to see how some of these bigger engine cars perform with a lot of open track up on the top of the plateau. Where they can really sort of stretch their legs. I think look out for that on the drone footage as we try and chase them down. 3 live streams tomorrow where you can tune in and get to see these cars in action on the full lap. Just the prologue here tonight on the shortened course. Great sounding car. Yeah, so check out the dust there from that drone feed. Look at that the guys are having to contend through with as they cut up through that first gully. The VW diesel powered number 02 Whitbread car here. And a great mix of challenge cars, Ultra 4 cars, UTVs here. You know, it's really a sort of Team Lemon there. Looking great. Keen to go, I think. You know, the great thing about this format is because of the technical sections, you get the sort of challenge cars like Lemon's car here. Stand a great chance against some of the faster cars. You can see on our live feed there, it's the light's starting to drop off here, getting a bit dark in the woods. Only got about 4 more cars now to go off the start line, 5, 6 cars. So we're nearly through. A little bit delayed, obviously, by the earlier stoppage. For those guys just tuning in, we had a big incident. Team Sharp left the road. Multiple rollover, but they are okay. We get to see the car extracted, and so we don't know whether they're going to be able to run tomorrow. I suspect, looking at where they rolled, it's unlikely we'll see them out tomorrow. The 08 car here, 230. Right. Chairman's coming up on Team Ireland. Another UTV, this time Can-Am, the number 10 car. Team Synchro. Another Land Rover based challenge car there, number 20. And that's nearly all of them off the line. So I don't know how fast you'll see the results out from the prologue, but yeah, just another reminder that this is to set the start order for tomorrow and choose who's in Heat 1 and Heat 2. Our first live tomorrow, 8:50, will be as Heat 1 hit the full course, so that's the full length. It runs right over the mountain in front of us and up the valley. We've got some big, fast open sections. We've got some real technical sections in some of the gullies. Amazing site, this site that Nobby's found us. Looks like the 35 car is on the 367 now. There's last off the line. Quite positive, I think, on this site to be there late off the line in the prologue. As some of the routes get more cut out, they're going to get a lot easier to drive, where this site hasn't been used for this kind of competition before. A lot of the route is not been sort of cut out and driven before, so later in the start order is probably an advantage on the prologue. And there you go, that gives an indication actually. So that's Jerry Hunt just coming back in. So we've only got about a 5-10 minute lap time there on the prologue. We're expecting pretty fast laps on the full course tomorrow as well, once the cars stop winching, once the track's bedded in a bit more. So just three cars left to go. Don't know whether that damage on the side of 7-Eleven. Just had the car 25 here has potentially got a penalty for passing under yellows. We'll find out more about that as the day continues. And that's it. That's the Can-Am off up to the start line now. So. Just 2 more cars to finish. Got another car coming in here to the finish. Which one's that? Just a reminder, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, hit the follow button, pick up the rest of our live feeds for the weekend. We've got another 6 feeds coming up over the weekend. First feed tomorrow is 8:50. That's the full course, Heat 1, which is the I think 15 fastest cars from today's prologue. So yeah, please keep tuning in and keep up the action. It looks like this course is going to develop pretty quick and the competition is going to develop pretty quick. As I said a minute ago, we've got quite a fast course here, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how the mixed challenge cars and Pig V8 Ultra 4 type cars and UTVs fare on the course. That's Jim Marston just come back in, so that's a pretty fast looking lap for him. He pretty much caught up the 09 car here around the prologue, despite the minute head start that 09 had. And that's it, all cars on course now, all back. So that's all cars out on the course. Yeah, so that's last car up to the start line of the prologue. So that's the not quite the end of the prologue, but just the last cars to come round and finish. So we're just winding up for the day. So we'll wind up in a minute. I think we'll just try and catch one of the last cars off the course. So as the sun sets, we're going to wrap it up with a little bit of feedback from the next car that comes through the finish. And you can catch up with us tomorrow at 8:50 for our first live on the full course in the morning. Just look at the dust floating down through the valley.
So let's try and let's talk to someone that's done a lap. How was it?
Dusty,
Dusty, we thought it might be.
fast, very fast.
Was fast? Yeah.
Well, this wasn't. But the lap is fast. No, it actually flowed quite nice. And it's,
Nice.
I was landing really well. Yeah. So, yeah, we
Didn't
had a bit of a boost issue going up the Wriggles.
Right.
Which is an ongoing problem, but we're getting to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, all good.
Didn't have to get out of the car at all?
No.
No? Fantastic.
You're just on that verge of dusk.
Yeah.
So it's like two turn lights on, but then the dust just fills up.
All you're doing is lighting the dust up then, really, aren't
So
you?
it's just one on like low beam, really.
Yeah, and that was enough to see you around. Fantastic. So you're all happy.
Nice little prologue to be fair.
Brilliant.
And James, I finished the lap.
Exactly. That's why I was so keen to talk to you on the finish line. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Thanks for stopping. So we've got one more car coming. One more car coming. Let's try and see how they are. So let's just grab a quick hello. So, how was the lap, guys?
Brilliant. Very dusty. Very dusty.
That seems to be the consensus of opinion, as
It's a bit dry in the mouth.
it's a bit dusty.
Keep turning the lights off so we can actually see anything.
Yeah, all the lights just sort of light the dust up more than anything, don't they? So
Fantastic.
yeah, didn't have to get out of the car. No, nice and fast and flowing.
A little bit slow.
Well, yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
For 300.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Exactly. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Well done, guys. Thank you ever so much. Just got a few tail enders coming across now.
Presteigne. Hope you guys enjoyed the live feed of the prologue. And as I said a moment ago, we're going to be live again at 8:15 in the morning for the full course, Heat 1. The start order will be decided by the finish order of the Stevens prologue. So hit the follow button and you'll get a reminder when we go live in the morning. Thanks very much and good night.
Welcome to Keep Up Your Winches. We've been doing this for over 20 years and we know what we're talking about. Whether it's line winches like this superb TDS from Goodwinch, or whether it's the new Warm VR, all awesome bits of kit. But we do our own range of winch spares and upgrades, like these fantastic parts here, mostly made for Warn 8274, whether it be freespool handles, hurricane gear sets, or the original super shaft that we first came up with all the way back in 2003. We also do contact packs, brakes, brake tools, and everything in between. Or you can go for the big stuff. So we've got things like this, the GP25 winch, single motor, absolute perfection. Or this is Big Brother, the GP100, available in 3 different drum sizes with 2 different motor options and almost unlimited gear ratios. You can literally build your weapon of choice. We also offer lots of different strops, shackles and other accessories that are all perfect for your off-road needs, whether it be things like this, soft shackles, cage links, hook links, hook link mounts, and all the various other bits and pieces. Come to Gigglepin Winches, we've got everything you need, and we look forward to helping you.